One of the most dangerous habits in life is procrastination, putting things off constantly, telling yourself, I'll do it tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes, and before you know it, years of your life are gone. Let me tell you the story of Michael Carter, a young man from Chicago, and after hearing it, you'll never even dream of procrastinating. Michael Carter was 22, fresh out of college, full of dreams. He lived in an apartment in Chicago with his best friend, David Miller. Michael always said, one day, I'll start my own business. One day, I'll go to the gym. One day, I'll write my own book. David was different. Every morning, David would go for a run along the shore of Lake Michigan before heading to his sales job. He believed in karma. Michael admired him, but Michael's favorite excuse was, start tomorrow. Michael had a brilliant idea for a mobile app. One of his professors even offered to introduce him to a venture capitalist, but Michael thought, let me finish my presentation first. I'll call them next week. Weeks turned into months. By the time he finally sent in his proposal, another startup had launched the same idea and raised millions of dollars. Michael told himself, never mind, I'll think of something else tomorrow. Years went by. Michael got a secure banking job, steady pay, but nothing particularly exciting. Every night he promised himself, tomorrow I'll start working on my dream. But instead, he scrolled Instagram and watched Netflix. Meanwhile, David built his own marketing company. By age 28, David was successful, healthy, and disciplined. Michael would laugh at parties. David is just lucky. My time will come. But deep inside, he felt jealous and embarrassed. One winter morning, Michael's phone rang. His father, Robert Carter, had a heart attack. In the hospital, Robert whispered, Michael, don't waste your life like I did. I kept saying I'd spend more time with my family when I retired. But now, retirement may never come. Those words broke Michael's heart. For the first time, he realized, procrastination doesn't just kill dreams. It kills time, and time is life. That night, Michael opened his old notebook. It was full of dreams he'd never acted upon. Start a tech company, get fit, write a book. But every page had the same thing written on it. Someday. Michael asked himself, what if that day never comes? The next morning, Michael made a decision. Instead of hitting the snooze button, he got up at 6 a.m. and went for a jog, just like David did. He was out of breath, but he kept going. On his lunch break, instead of scrolling Instagram, he sketched out his app idea. It wasn't perfect, but he finally got started. When he showed David his rough prototype, David smiled. That's good, Mike. It's a start. Keep going. For the first time in years, Michael felt alive. But procrastination is a tough enemy. Every evening, that little voice returned. You're tired? Start tomorrow. Sometimes Michael would agree, but he remembered his father's words. So he stuck a note on his wall. If not now, when? The note began reminding him to act every day. Months later, Michael launched his app. It wasn't perfect, but it worked. This time, he didn't procrastinate. He went to New York to attract investors. At their first meeting, venture capitalist Jessica Thompson said, Michael, your product has potential. What took you so long? Michael smiled and said, I was waiting for tomorrow until I realized tomorrow doesn't exist. Jessica invested. Michael kept learning, failing, and getting better. Within 2 years, his startup had grown so big that he had to quit his bank job. One evening, Michael went to visit his recovering father. Dad, he said, you were right. I wasted years waiting for the right time, but no more. I'm finally living my dream. Robert smiled, tears in his eyes. I'm so proud of you, son. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is today. Friends, Michael's story is not just his. It's the story of millions of us. We all say, I'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow is just an illusion. Procrastination steals your dreams, your opportunities, and your life. Ask yourself, how many dreams have you delayed? How many times have you said, I'll do it later? Remember this, your future is created today, not tomorrow. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for life to push you. Start now, even if it's small, even if it's messy. Just start, because one day, you'll either say, I'm glad I did, or you'll cry, I wish I had. The choice is yours. Don't let procrastination destroy your life. Take action today.